visitor, right? Not people from the from the village or from the rural area. Right? Even like in Indonesia, I forgot the figure or the number.
Since 1980, 1970, Southeast Asian film also start to travel across the world to this film.
My view might not be I don't claim that my point of view is universal. I don't think that's as such have anything that universal.
A father figure who pursues justice for his family and community, even if it means he may be placed in an underly
something like that. And we can see in the development some sophistications of instruments, songs, stars, and also the recording industry. Yeah. So
So Jenkins, when he wrote about Cosmopolitan, he was using the example of Pokemon.
We will naturally use high intonation when speaking enthusiastically, like "How are you? Long time no see. Glad to know you." Like that. On the other hand, our rhythm will naturally slow down or stutter when talking about something.
ASEAN has been established since 1967. The word identity itself emerged for the very first time in the document of Bali Concord II in 20.
And look at this wonderful image as well. Okay, this is everyday role models. When I look at this image, I'm just like, wow, these are everyday role models. Because, for example, Sarah is an activist
of national identity. There is a cover of Captain America comics here, and a composite image from a few page excerpts.
This is also this is Chai. This is Hati in Indonesia and in but in Thai we use Chai. This is the example using the word Chai. The mean heart is of start is Sabai Chai, and Im Chai and Gi Chai, Chana Chai.
We're currently the largest youth-led and youth-focused organization in Southeast Asia. We are non-profit. We are not for profit. We are non-political. International organization. We're based currently in Jakarta, Indonesia.
The people who has this meditation tourism, and also it is mentioned in the article that I've read before that
at least the illustration, as far as I know, of a wayang kulit performance is from 1846. So 180 years ago.
Consumer benefits from celebrities by attaching their identity to the celebrity's identity with the hope of rising as the celebrity gains recognition. I also make a research
during several years after the establishment of ASEAN community, we always criticize ASEAN for lacking a serious strategy and policy on how to promote ASEAN social cultural.
We'll explore how Southeast Asia and how Southeast Asia serves as a cultural and architectural crossroads for the diverse cultural
identity. Sih punya tim juga, jadi emang aku bangun perusahaan ini baru 1 tahun untuk mengatur social media.
Where Mal Sefik mentioned that national identity focus on the action of individuals and groups that are determined by shared cultural
Have a
values.
look at the images that are shown. And I don't know if you see any is there any attempt at commonality in the images? I would say
it's very old, so you don't have to know. But in the 1950s, there was a music called mambo, which was a very popular music. It sort of launched the Caribbean aesthetics into the world. And this music was very particular in that it had a lot of footwork and a lot of acrobatics. So this is why.
In terms of convenience, online platforms are superior to cinemas.
Okay, so for the conclusion, the pop music in Southeast Asia, it is an important expression of cultural identity.
A lot of Southeast Asia food manage to get appraisal from culinary expertise around the world.
The second case study that I'll be discussing is Pimak. It is from Thailand, I believe, and it's not horror, but it's very comedic too.
Statelessness in Southeast Asia is a cultural and social issue.
Our heritage clothing, which is the barong. So barong is actually produced from bast fibers.
The film was released in mid-June 2024 and has since attracted
almost 5 million viewers when it first.
Traditional dance in Malaysia. First one, we have Tarian Mak Yong and Zapin.
Right now, that media is not only about the television or radio or.
Also know Sri Mulyani as the Minister of Finance, and in business sector we have Sinta Wijaya Kamdani and Noni Purnomo.
Something I consider as a successful case where Asian as an consider as a very successful.